can I just pull it down, or?
Probably if you.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for my dad to come back.
Okay. How's that?
That's good. That's good. And my sister-in-law and niece and nephew. Mom? Mom? I'm going to do a speech right now. Lev? Oops. Lev? Okay. I'm going to do the speech now, just for everyone that's listening here and abroad, via the internet, everything. We've come a long way to get here today, through trials and tribulations, setbacks, arranging and rearranging, then rearranging the arranged. But we are here today together, and that is what is most important. Most via the live stream, and some present. But it doesn't matter where you are. We are all here united to celebrate Lev becoming a bar mitzvah. And I want to thank each and every one of you in making today possible. Lev, I am so very proud of you. You started learning and preparing for your bar mitzvah well over a year ago. Put in many hours, then had to make a switch with learning, as your June 27th date was abruptly changed to October 11th. You told me it didn't matter because it was still going to happen. You even said, now I have more time to learn it, and better yet, more time with Rabbi Matthew, which you truly enjoyed. Then more changes happened, and we found out we could only have 45 guests. Your reply was, what if we do it in 2 sessions, 45 guests in each? You said, I could perfect it even more with each time. Not a bad idea, but that would make for a really long day. I know you worked as hard as you could learning everything, and we are so very proud of you. You did amazing. Lev, watching you grow up has been a pure joy. I used to love walking into your room when you were about 2, with 6 to 7 books surrounding yourself. You always had a book in your hands or were asking me to read to you. Bedtime was my favorite time of the day because you'd let me sit next to you and read a story till you fell asleep. More often than not, though, I'd fall asleep while reading. You had your favorite books, and to this day I know them by heart. You loved to dance in the basement with Bria and use my pots and pans as drums. The 2 of you would make up nicknames for each other, trying to outdo the last one made. I have no clue where some of these names came from, but always laugh when hearing them. And of course, don't worry, I'll never say them. Growing up, you and Bria were inseparable and were more like twins. You looked up to Bria and always had to do what she did, and Bria always took you under her wing to protect you. But as you grew up, you took on a huge part in protecting her. I know you don't often share your feelings for Bria, but you always need to know where she is and make sure she's safe. You've got the biggest heart and the kindest soul. You care about your friends and family, and more often than not, you take on the worry for everyone else. Lev, there isn't a day that goes by that you don't ask me how my sleep was, how my day was, and what was the highlight of my day, and of course, what's for dinner. It always puts a smile on my face. Fear has always been a big part of both of our lives, but you taught me to overcome them, or at least face my fears head on. A couple winters ago, you wanted to walk across the ice. This was something that turned my stomach upside down, but you talked me through it. Made me see what the possibility versus the probability would be something bad would happen. You walked across slowly while I was in tears, but reassured me it would be okay. You also talked me through walking over a suspension bridge in Kelowna and told me not to let fear take my brain. Most recently, we went ziplining, and you reassured me again I'd be fine. But I have to draw the line at your zest for horror movies. Sorry. And roller coasters. Can't do either of them ever again. As I've said to a few people, I think I've used up all my 9 lives watching horror movies. Lev, I want you to know how important you and Bria are to me. You've taught me so much, probably more than you know. Not many can listen to facts and regurgitate them to a T, but you can. Playing basketball is so much fun with you, and you can always count on me to be your partner. You are always updating me on the newest weather formations around the world and teaching me different coastal irregularities. When you told me you wanted to be a meteorologist, I thought, how perfect for you. You'd be amazing. You also have a passion and interest in politics. Sitting and chatting with you on your views is a highlight of my day, as well as your impeccable knowledge for sports, facts, and your love of sports always amazes me. You can do anything you set your mind to. Lev, you are my shining star, my guy, my hero, my world, and my entire solar system, and the one who kills all the bugs in the house, thank you. But most importantly, you are my heart and soul, along with Bria, and the best thing to ever happen in my life. I am so very proud of you and will always be, forever. Now I'd like to thank a few people in my life. Mom and Dad, I can't imagine my world without you. You have guided me through so much and have always been there to pick me up. You step in always and are consistently there when needed. You are the best Bobs and Zadie to your grandkids and are their biggest cheerleaders. I especially love when they call you to hear your words of wisdom or ask advice. Thank you for all that you've done to help me with this bar mitzvah. I could not have done it without you. And I'm thanking you in advance for the dinner you have planned tonight. Lastly, thank you for reminding me to breathe. Some days I just need to hear it. I hope you both live to an unimaginable age so I can grow old with you. Then we can fight over whose teeth belong to who. Bria, my best friend, my boo, and my voice of reason, not to mention my fashion guru. Thank you for just being born and being the soul that you are. You are like the second mom in the house and always make sure we are okay. You have matured into such an amazing human being, and I'm in awe every day. Thank you for always taking care of your brother and trying to hug him as often as you can, regardless if he pushes you away. Corey, my friends and extended family, these past many months have been hard, and I honestly have not been myself, and the radical changes have taken their toll. Thank you for always being there for me, going with the flow, and understanding this too shall pass. And all the offers to help have been overwhelming. I just wish there would have been something to help with. You have been my voice of reason and have sat quietly while I vented. Your reassurance and support have been more important than you know. Tight hugs can cure a lot. Matthew, I know you're not here, and I don't know if you'll hear this, but thank you for all the patience and reassurance this past year. I truly believed it every time you said it would be okay. Your guidance through these tumultuous times have been a blessing. I was at work talking with a colleague about how group sizes went down to 10, and I wasn't sure if this service would even happen. My colleague said, if it was meant to be, you'll get a sign from God. 2 seconds later, you texted me to say it would remain at 45. Now, although you are not God, at that moment, it sure was a sign from higher up. It made me smile. Lastly, I would like to thank you for taking Lev under your wing, being a friend, for guiding him along this incredible journey. You have been such an important person in Lev's life and have always boosted his confidence, reassured him, and told him you were proud. We have all followed your path and are grateful to have you in our lives. Rabbi Moss, thank you as well for all you have done. Thank you for taking the time to help Lev write his Devar Torah. We truly appreciate it. And thank you to Lev's friends for being here, supporting him, always playing with him, even though the Xbox is driving me crazy and I hear everything going on. I'm not even going to say the things that I hear, but just I hear all the names over and over and over. And one day that Xbox will be in the garbage. But again, thank you for always being his friend. I know it means a lot. Friends are very important to have, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you all for coming or joining us live. Your support is truly felt. Enjoy the meal and have a wonderful day. And now, Bria's going to just say a few words to Lev.
Lev, I'm so very proud of you on this day, and I'm so proud to call you my brother. You did an excellent job today on your portion, and I am happy that you were still able to have your special J, just in a different form because you deserve it. You are the greatest brother I could ask for, and I love every second that I can get with you, whether it being us playing horse outside or us just laughing hysterically in my room at 3 a.m. You make me laugh every single day and always put a smile on my face whenever I'm sad. You are so amazing in every way possible. I have never met. You are the kindest and most selfless person I've ever met, and I'm so proud for you thinking that even though you didn't get the day you had hoped for, you're still trying to make the best of it, which always motivates me to see the world that way too. I honestly cannot express how much I'm thankful that you are my brother, but just know that I don't know what I would do without you. Mazel tov, Lev.